Hello viewers, this is the Cross Moto channel. What do you know about Chinese motorcycles? For example, I know that today there is a huge number of models and brands. And if 15-20 years ago the production lineup consisted almost entirely of small displacement motorcycles, in recent years everything has been changing. In this short segment, I'll tell you about X-Wedge motorcycles, whose heart is a 2-liter V-twin. This time, the Chinese have set out to compete with Harley-Davidson itself. Let's get acquainted with this machine. Enjoy watching. China is the birthplace of many motorcycle brands, most of which are unknown outside the domestic market. And that's because the internal motorcycle market in China is huge, and there is demand there. Moreover, new players keep appearing, and some of them look very promising. One of these new players is X-Wedge, which belongs to Huasan Industrial Group from Chongqing. The parent company has been around since 1988, but the X-Wedge brand made its debut on September 9, 2023. They chose to go big immediately. None of the 5 models shown are 400cc or 600cc. X-Wedge considers those too small. 4 models are equipped with a 2-liter V-twin, and 1 model, a Trike that looks similar to the Bombardier recreational product Spider, comes with a 975cc twin. The roots of the 2-liter Chinese power unit are actually from the United States of America. The bosses of Huasan Industrial had previously formed a partnership with the well-known company S Performance. A bit of background information. S is the second largest company after Harley-Davidson in terms of the number of motorcycle engines produced in the United States of America. Every year, this company supplies about 8,500 power units to the market. The X-Wedge engine is a 1,976cc 4-stroke air-cooled V-twin. The piston is square, with both the cylinder diameter and stroke measuring 108 mm. This power unit delivers up to 103 horsepower, with power at 5,000 RPM and 158 Nm of torque at 3,000 RPM, which are respectable figures for a large cruiser. The Austrian company Kiska, which also designs Kronreif, Trunkenpolz, Mattighofen, Husqvarna, and CF Moto motorcycles, is responsible for the machine's design. So, let's move on to the model lineup and first take a look at the 4 models with this 2-liter engine. The first model of the classic cruiser is called Ranger RX 2000. It is positioned as the base model, and its appearance borrows many recognizable features from Harley-Davidson motorcycles. For example, the X-Wedge frame looks like a hardtail, but actually has a hidden shock absorber, and the trim uses a lot of chrome parts. The second version is called Rover RL 2000. It's a luxury tourer with a massive fairing, typical for this class, central side cases, navigation, music, and other features for long-distance trips. Voyager VS 2000 is the third model. The motorcycle comes standard with a sidecar, and it's stated that both the rear wheel and the sidecar wheel are driven. Why this was done on a motorcycle meant for paved roads isn't entirely clear to me. The fourth one is a Trike in the classic American style called Vanguard VT 2000. This Trike weighs 490 kg and is equipped with all the comforts for long-distance travel. The fifth new model, called X-Wedge Walker WR 1000, is strikingly different from the previous 4. The Walker looks very similar to the products of the Canadian company Bombardier recreational products. The tricycle features a 975cc V-twin engine delivering 81 horsepower and 80 Newton meters of torque. The transmission, as with the Can-Am, is a continuously variable transmission with reverse. At the moment, the vehicle has only been presented at the exhibition, and its mass production and sales will start in 2024, since the presentation just took place recently. No detailed information is available yet on the motorcycle's specs, price, or the markets X-Wedge is targeting. It's suggested that with these 2-liter cruisers, the Chinese may try to enter the European or United States markets. However, it's worth remembering that the United States will definitely lobby for for the interests of the national manufacturer Harley-Davidson and put obstacles in the way of competitors. At the moment, we can confidently say that X-Wedge is making a rather bold attempt to break into the world of power cruisers. But what will come of it and what the quality and durability of their machines will be like, only time will tell. That's all from me for now. As usual, this was the Cross Moto channel. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.